Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mix It Up podcast. I'm Mike. That's Nick. We're back from the uh 2 week hiatus. Nick was on a vacation with two of his other twin brothers. If you're watching YouTube, he's got a picture of like himself times two. Then with him,
Times
they were
three.
looking at fucking triplets.
Times three.
How was the how was your cruise, man?
It's absolutely fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome. It was just so this is how it started out. First day, you go there and you're like, what am I gonna do for the next 10 days? You say to yourself, right?
yeah,
Because you're getting lost everywhere. You don't know where the fuck you are. So
yeah.
uh next morning though, you wake up, you're like, oh cool, let me see what's going on. We played pickleball every fucking morning, volleyball in the afternoon. Went to the pool. I didn't drink much. I drank at dinner and stuff like that. Had a couple glasses of wine. Because, like, the first night, we were in the back of the ship.
Yeah.
We had balconies, all of us, which was awesome, man. Shout outs to my uncles who bought us all that cruise for my mother's 70th birthday. It was fucking awesome, man. They hooked us up fucking hard with that shit.
Happy birthday.
Um, Thanks. So, like, the ship was shaking, dude, like vibrating because the engine's like below us. We're on the seventh floor, but you could feel it vibrating.
Okay.
Like the
Yeah, yeah.
hangers in, yeah, the hangers in the closets are shaking and vibrating. So I was like, how the fuck am I ever gonna get to sleep? So I drank to get to sleep, basically. Um, but like every night you meet up with everybody, and we had like a 5 o'clock dinner reservation. So that was awesome. You get to eat whatever you want, like escargot, my cargo, 160 swiftly, fucking record buy a new one, you crew on, you crew on. All the
Oh,
desserts and shit.
yeah. It's phenomenal.
Just yeah, phenomenal, man. Just having everybody there though, like all my family, like was just so much fun, man. You know what I mean? Hanging out with my nephew and my niece and my little nephew, my brother, my sister, my mom, Michael, my uncles, like my cousins. It was just fucking awesome, dude. Like one night, like say I think three nights before the cruise was over, I I was like, I don't want to go to sleep. Everybody's going to sleep. It was 9:30. I texted my cousin-in-law. This dude drinks, dude. This dude drinks, right? He got the drink package. You would love this guy. His name's Chet, right?
You gotta
So
drink. You gotta get the drink package no matter what.
I didn't get it. It was like $1,000, man.
Yeah,
I
it's
only
worth it.
spent like fucking $300 or something
Oh,
on
okay.
drugs. So I'm like, Chet, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I just laid down. I was like, man, I need a fucking wingman, or I need a partner in crime. I said to him. He goes like this, I'm coming out. So we went out to the fucking bar, dude, and we got shit faced that night for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but it was just so much fucking fun, man. Just meeting people, becoming friends with people on the boat. You know what I mean? Like so that you could say, hey, what's up? Oh yeah, like you know what I mean. I met probably like 15 people that I could have said hi to. You know what I mean? Like, so it was cool. Um, yeah, it was the time of my fucking life, man. I enjoyed it a lot, and like now I'm addicted to vacations and cruising, man.
You're gonna be one of that old man that's gonna go on cruises like every fucking year.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like the fucking regular. Yeah,
Yep.
cruises are cool, man. I went with cruise back in the day with we'll call him Miguel Plywood in the year 2000. And then
Right.
I got video of me and Miguel Plywood dancing on the dance floor. I don't know what silly move he was doing, but he was doing some shit where he was like crossing his knees or some shit. It was
Flex.
ridiculous. Yeah. I got on video one day I'll bust it out. Maybe I'll air
Oh
it
yeah.
on here and
Oh,
blow him up.
yeah.
But yeah, we went there, we partied. We're at like some place, like one of the places that we got dropped off was like Senor Frogs or whatever. We had this whore on the fucking cruise, right? And I was like, wow, maybe I'll get to fucking hook up with her. I didn't
Yeah.
realize she was an actual whore. Like when we went to
Oh.
Senor Frogs, she was like on the fucking table. She was getting naked. She had a top off, right?
Oh.
Dudes were just going after grabbing her boobs. Like it was a scene. It was a wild scene. And then all of a sudden, like that night was just crazy. And then all of a sudden we're back on the boat. And then she's just walking around like the ship, like nothing happened like the night before. I'm like, man, you hoarded out like last night. Like she was taking shots. It was ridiculous. I got her on video too. I wonder what she's doing 25 years later. You know what I mean?
Oh
Hopefully
my
she's
God.
alive. Like I don't know, what happened with her, but man, we had a fun time on that cruise. We actually went with my brother, my sister-in-law, a bunch of their friends.
Oh,
Like we
nice.
were just like it was me and him just like kind of like tagging along with them
Yeah.
and with their like younger single friends at the time. And we
Uh-huh.
just like, going out, man. And we started off in Miami. And then we
Okay.
started off like we walked in this mall in Miami, and then all of a sudden we hit this like frozen drink place. We
Hmm.
sat down at the bar, just started like these little, it looked like dryers, right? But instead
Okay.
of closing the dryers, it was just juice and slushies just spinning around. I was like, all right, I want that blue one. I want that.
Yeah.
We were hammered in Miami before we even got on the boat. Like, so yeah, it was just man, those were some fun times, man. Like back in the
Yeah.
day. So yeah, I'll definitely get those videos out to you one day. I'll pull out my DVD and I'll
Uh,
throw them on there, and then I'll send a copy. Maybe I'll even put it on here, man. It's just pretty funny. Shout out to Miguel Plywood too, man.
oh
Going
yeah.
through some crazy shit, man. Yeah, had some shit going on with bypasses and all that shit. So he's better. He's at home. So, thank God, man. He's one of my oldest friends. And definitely like it's just crazy, man. We're getting older. It's just like, damn. Like I don't
Yeah.
think
That's
like
crazy.
getting that old or whatever. Then I hear my friends going through some shit and my other friends going through some shit. Miguel Hilarsic, Hike Hilarsic, he's going through some fucking shit with I don't know what the fuck he got, rabies or some shit, but he's he's definitely like, on the mend too. So yeah, it's
Okay.
just like, shout out to these guys, man. Hopefully get better like real quick. And then, obviously as we get older, you gotta make better decisions. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
can't just be going on cruises, stuffing your face and drinking and getting hammered and expect it
Yeah.
expect it to be, you know, surviving and shit. So we
Right.
gotta chill out a little bit.
Yeah. Dude, I barely fucking. I'm glad to hear everybody's doing good. I got to reach out to Miguel Plywood. Um, it's crazy shit, man. He's 40 something years old. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like you definitely got to get that wake up call. You got to start taking care of yourself. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
lose that weight, fucking start exercising again. You know, like
no
on
doubt.
the cruise. There's a lot of big motherfuckers, dude. They go there to eat. Like I
Eat.
didn't eat much. You know what I mean? Like I was like, I'm not gonna fuck. My original plan was, oh, I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna eat. But like I lost 10 pounds before the fucking cruise. I wasn't trying to gain it all back. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
because you could gain. I could have gained 10 pounds back for sure.
Oh, on a crew easily, easily.
You know, I just woke up. I had like a little bit of eggs. I had a yogurt
Oh, dude,
and
all the fat people probably seen you on the ship like, that's no competition. We'll have
I
plenty of
know.
food. Yeah,
I had
he's not a
fruit.
threat.
Yeah, there was
Just
like a
go.
Mexican joint that I eat for lunch, and then for dinner I went heavy kind of. You know what I mean? Like, because
Yeah, you got to.
you get in the dessert and you get in the fucking appetizer and you get in the fucking dinner. So it's like,
Yeah, dinner's phenomenal.
yeah. So
That's
and we
good,
went to
man.
this, yeah, we went to this place Wonderland. It was like Alice in Wonderland based because my uncles wanted to go, and so me, my sister, and my nephew took them. And it was a really cool fucking spot. Bahamas, fucking Coco Cay, fucking um, water park was awesome. Dominican Republic, everything was just fucking phenomenal, man. It's just
Yeah.
I would love to go on a cruise with like a bunch of fucking people, like too. You know what I mean? Like 30, 40. Like this Indian dude I met, he was like, oh, we went with fucking 38 people one time. You know what I mean? Like, holy
Wow.
shit. Like that's fucking dope.
Once like once these crypto go through the roof and I become a billionaire, we're going on a fun cruise with like fucking everybody.
Nice.
Yeah, half the softball team, because the other half will sell out.
Oh yeah. Well, half
And
of them will say they're in, and then
yeah,
half of that half will
and
actually come.
bail for imaginary injuries and shit.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so like, yeah, dude, imagine going and just going balls to the wall, like on these cruises with like your boys and your friends. They're like, that's a wild time, man. That could be a
Yeah.
wild time.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But side note, I tell you I started taking this? No, I probably didn't. I started taking this heartburn or acid reflux medicine, Ozemprazole.
Never heard of it. Does it have a lot of side effects?
Yeah, but I'm not even paying attention to them. But I'm not going to stay on it forever. But like, so right before the cruise, like a few days before, I started getting it really bad, the acid reflux, and I didn't know it was acid reflux. I thought it was just this knot in my stomach, and
Is that
I
what you
was like,
had in Borgata?
yes, yes. So it never went away after that. It kept getting fucking like bothered, like not that
Okay.
pain, not that super pain, but like. it was like a knot in my stomach. It felt like.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I guess I gotta call the fucking doctor up. So I call the doctor up and I'm like, what's going on here? I don't know what's happening. And no joke, Mike, after he was like, you gotta take the medicine I prescribed you, you moron. I was like, all right, fine, I'm gonna do it. So not even a joke. And this wasn't him doing this. As soon as I hung up with the phone with him, like 5 minutes later, I get a fucking text message for my autofill fucking prescription
Oh
for
yeah.
this medication. Like, oh, your prescription's ready again for autofill for the month. Dude, what are the fucking odds of that, right? Like, I'm like, it was just happened to be ready. And I wouldn't have even have known where to fucking get it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have known because
Yeah, right.
I wasn't paying attention. So I took it, no joke. The first fucking time I took it, it started fucking feeling better. Mike, I didn't have any problems on the fucking cruise. If I didn't take this medicine, I would have been a fire breathing dragon. I would have been miserable. Dude, I wasn't even hungover when I was drinking, Mike. That goes to show
Really?
you this acid that's been going on in my stomach has been fucking me up, dude. And I'm in a better fucking mood too, man. Whatever was going on with my stomach was fucking with me, like mentally. And yeah, it must have been like if I drank, it would cause more acid and it would just get me fucking hungover as fuck. But like, I'm a different fucking person on this shit, man. But I have to figure out how to do this without fucking taking that shit because there's bad fucking side effects long term, you know?
Yeah, of course. But I
So,
mean, listen, medicine is designed to fucking work. They're
yeah,
not all fucking bad, and
right.
not all of them have a bunch of these crazy ass side effects. You know, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. Like when you need medicine, you should take it. There's a lot of good medicine out there, but but
I didn't have faith in any of it, but yeah.
then again, our healthcare is fucking greedy little pigs. They really are. They really are. I fucking took my dog. He had like a little like rash and shit on his fucking back of the neck. Fucking $300 just to walk in the door.
Oh
Six
my
hundred
God.
dollars later, fucking shampoo, test to see what the fuck it is. It's dude, it just never ends with these fucking people. How for just one fucking visit, it's $900
Right.
for a fucking little rash on the fucking back. I'm like, come on, man. And then you get
That's
all these like you get all these insurance and shit that's out there for fucking animals, and they don't even fucking do anything anyway. So I didn't
yeah.
even fucking bother getting insurance on this fucking dog yet. So now I'm having second thoughts on that. But why don't I want to drop like $100 a fucking month for what? Just waiting
Yeah.
for shit to happen? Like I'm almost wanting, if I get the insurance, I'm almost gonna want something to happen to my dog. You know what I'm saying? What
Yeah.
happened? What happened to you? It looks like you're like moving around. Oh, there you go.
I'm moving around. I'm moving around. I'm hungry. I came upstairs to get something to eat.
Are you mobile right now?
I'm fucking T-Mobile on my fucking iPod on my computer.
Oh, okay. Because it looks, dude, you're going in and out. The only really other Knicks I see is the two ones in the background.
Oh, but you can hear me, right?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Good.
So you missed out, man. You missed. Well, you came home in the right time. You came home in the right time for the floods of New Jersey, New York.
What do you mean?
Um, yesterday, dude, the floods was out. It was crazy. Sawmill was flooded. It was flooded out this morning. Parts of the
Really?
Deconic, the Sprain, Bronx
What?
River. Like, dude, mad fucking rain. Yeah, I couldn't even get up to fucking work this morning because of all this fucking rain.
Where the fuck was I?
I don't know, but you missed out. You know, wherever you
That's
are
crazy.
now, you missed out.
I guess I'm too far up. I mean, I'm up in Yorktown at my brother's house, but I mean, like, I guess I'm too far
Oh,
north.
abandoned cars all over the Sawmill.
What?
Greenberg, yeah, like our friend Justin that Malarsic always talks about. His house got fucking flooded like crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking dude, it's flooding is probably one of the worst things. It happened in my house in my basement, where not in my garage, but in my basement. It came down to like the side of the house. And dude, it's the fucking worst, man. You got to get that fucking vacuum, sucking up the water, right? Then you got to get fucking towels. You got to fucking soak up the water with towels. And you got to fucking squeeze them out, fucking
Mhm.
try to dry them, then fucking do it all over again. It never fucking stops. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Buying a
I,
house, owning a house is fucking stupid. Get a townhouse, and if that happens in your townhouse, you let the other motherfuckers deal with it. You know what I mean? Fuck that. That's the privilege where you pay for that fucking fee. Dude, you don't want to deal with that fucking shit. It's fucking too much, man. Way too fucking much.
yeah.
But
Well,
yeah,
there's
people dealt with it. They dealt with it all fucking day today.
When did
Driving
it
around,
rain?
driving around YO was insane. Dude, yesterday, last night, it was like prime time, like 4 or 5 o'clock. Dude, the rain just started pouring, man. We must have got like parts of Jersey, like in Plainview, got like 7 inches.
It's almost
And
as big as the deck.
and they should do rivers just fucking blowing through people's houses. It was wild, man. People
I
lost their
remember
cars, all that shit.
I got caught in the rain on the way home, but just for a little bit.
Yeah, up by you, it wasn't as bad going up there. Certain parts like that, Westchester County got fucking just demolished.
Wow.
Like Dobbs Ferry, Ardsley, Greenberg, up to Taconic by Valhalla, fucking flooded. Bronx River, like I said, was just fucking flooded. A whole bunch of cars fucking stuck because it came down and it started like that flash flood. Like my phone was going off like nuts. And then right around like the prime time when people are driving home from work, and then it caught people, man. Fucking caught people by surprise. Motherfuckers were swimming out their windows from their fucking cars. Brutal.
Really?
Yeah, that's one thing you don't want to fuck around with, man. Because then you lose your car.
Mhm.
It's just not worth it to fucking try to go to work or try to drive to that shit. They always say,
Right.
turn around, don't drown. Got to live by that model. The one on Central Avenue by Coles, when it dips and it has that big parking lot where all the goddamn pigeons are. If you ever go by Coles any time of day, there's about 80,000 pigeons just in that parking lot doing God knows what. But
Yeah.
shitting all over the fucking place, obviously. But you go in that and it's like a dip. And when it rains and it floods down there, dude, it's like a big lake. A big
I
fucking lake
drove
down
into that. I almost drove into that one time because it was so
there.
flooded.
Oh,
And
21?
I was trying to turn around. It looked like the ground. It looked like flat land. And
Yeah.
I was like, this doesn't look right. And I turned around. I was like, thank God. I was going to drive right into it.
Yeah. See, like, yeah, you would be one of the dummies that would drive right into it.
Hmm.
Thank God you were smart enough not to. You go right through and then boom, your car's done. And then you're risking your life. And for people that don't know how to swim, it's fucking even horrible.
Yeah.
I tell you, it would suck. I would probably like, if I'm jumping out of my Jeep during a flood, I'm probably taking my softball glove with me. I'm going to the back in that. And I'm probably taking my Yeti coolers. So my Yeti coolers and my baseball glove are coming with me.
You
The
could
Yeti
float on them.
coolers will probably keep me afloat,
Hmm.
So yeah, those if I ran into that situation, they're definitely it's definitely coming with me, those two items. Those three
Oh, yeah.
items, yeah. But yeah, you missed out, man.
Good.
Yeah. And you also missed out on the whole Jeffrey Epstein thing that's going on.
What's going on with that?
Well, basically, like they said it's closed. They said it's closed. So this bitch, Ghislaine, whatever her fucking name is, Maxwell, that's arrested for trafficking these underage girls for Jeffrey Epstein, right?
Yeah.
Apparently, she's just arrested for trafficking to nobody. Apparently that's the way it is because no names, no clients. So how are you going to be arrested for trafficking, but you don't get anybody that these little women are young girls, sorry, kids being trafficked to? You don't have any names,
Right.
dude. This is like the epitome of what like deep state is, because Jeffrey Epstein was arrested during the Democrat when Biden was and the whole administration was there, right? They had plenty of time to fucking go get the names from there. Then when
Right.
Trump gets in, he has plenty of names to fucking get him out there. That's not happening. So what's really going on?
They're all in on it, Mike.
That's what it is. These all fucking rich millionaire creeps because money
Yeah.
just makes these fucking things all of a sudden just go away. How we, the general public, the general population, just like letting this slide. We need like a revolution or revolution, revolt, whatever the fuck the word is. We need to like do something because that's fucking crazy.
It is crazy.
That's really crazy. And an elite who is allowed to commit these heinous crimes. And when it
Right.
came for justice, the government not only like looked the other way, but was complicit in the cover up, ignoring the files, closing the case, was just basically saying the deep state will always win. We'll never get true justice for any crimes committed against these women or American people in general for any other things. Dude, remember like the COVID lockdowns?
Yeah.
You know, the whole like we're not gonna get anything for that. And did you hear about the auto pen scandal? You know what the auto pen scandal is?
The auto pen now.
Auto pen. So basically, a president has an auto pen where they sign shit,
Okay.
forms, all that fucking crap.
All right.
So basically, like Fauci, when he was pardoned by an auto pen at like 11 o'clock at night when Biden was already sleeping by a fucking staffer in the White House.
Really?
Yeah, that's how he fucking got pardoned for all his fucking crimes he committed
Wow.
with the whole fucking COVID thing and just really like he's a fucking murderer. I mean, it's crazy. We as a society, we want the whole fucking DOJ to make like arrests. We want pedophiles named. We want the FBI reformed. That guy, Cash Patel, he was supposed to be doing these great things for the FBI, and then all of a sudden, there's a rumor that he might resign. Why would he? Why would he want to resign when he was the one going out saying, as soon as I get names, as soon as I hear about names, we're putting it out there. I want the public to know. He looked like he was really stepping up and doing a great job, which he is. But something happened where all of a sudden now he might resign. So he know that he must have got threatened, no doubt. And because he's one of the good ones, you could tell. You could just tell. He was actually on Joe Rogan not too long ago. But then all of a sudden, like he wants to resign, which doesn't make sense, man. It makes sense in a way that, man, these people are really prepared to just, murder these fucking people, like the Clinton, like the Clinton murder family. The deep state needs to be fucking dismantled, not protected at all. But that's where we are in this fucking world. When the billionaires, these people have fucking money, money's power, and they can make a lot of this shit go away. And it's time we need like some kind of fucking change because they could get away with this evil shit and nothing's gonna fucking happen to them. They're not even gonna get named in public. It's sick. It's fucking sick, man. I wish I could have a machine gun. I wish I knew the names.
Yeah.
I could just go fucking blow their heads off. Like, you know what I mean? And then I'd be a hero to the American people. Sure, I get hunted down and killed, but at least we got justice.
Do you think there's, how like all these like powerful people are just bad? Do you think that there's powerful people that are good, like the exact opposite?
I think Elon's good.
Really?
I do think he's good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, him having the fight with Trump, and I think he's one of the good ones. Sure, he's got like 8 children with 7 different women, but hey, we all have goals. But I don't know. There's got to be like other good ones. But I tell you, once you have all that money, it makes you probably change a little bit and do like sexual deviant shit. So you gotta watch out for that. Because when you have the more money, the more opportunities come along.
Yeah.
And the more people that get around you, and then you hear about this other crazy shit. Oh, I could go to this island. Dude, right. It was fucking crazy, man. It was fucking crazy. Just thinking about the cruise. I went on another cruise back in the day with like 4 of us back in the day. I'm not gonna name any names there, but dude, I remember one time we left the boat. This fucking driver took us to a place called the Beef House in like, I think it was in the Cayman Islands or whatever. So we were like, what the fuck is a beef house? So I'm like, yeah, I want to go. Like maybe there's like steaks, some fucking shit, hamburgers. So we go there, we pull up in this like, dude, it looks like one of those bungalows from like Dirty Dancing or some shit. Real fucking small bungalow. It was all beat up. And then all of a sudden, like some fucking bunch of women come out fucking showing their tits. Wow. And I'm like, oh, that's the beef house. So I was just like, holy shit. And all this shit. And that was going around in like, early 2000s, I think. 2005, 6, I think around there. And we were just like, what the fuck? And I think 2 of my buddies went in to just check it out. And I stayed in the car with the other buddy. So I was like, I'm not getting out in the middle of fucking nowhere. So they went in not to do anything. they just went in to see like what the fuck,
Yeah.
and they came right back out, and they were trying to like grab them to come back in,
Yeah.
and we got back in the thing. We got back to the ship where they were waiting for us to get back on, but it was just like, man, this is a whole like the whole other world is out there, man. There's a really dark side of this world, man, that needs to be like cleaned up,
Right.
you know? Otherwise, it's just, man, it's a lot of fucking crazy shit out there, bro, that people don't know about.
But I mean, did you guys should have went in there and be like, where's the beef?
Yes. Nick is referring to an old commercial back in the day. I think it was like a hamburger. Was it a Wendy's commercial?
I
Was
don't
it Wendy's? Or
it
was it
might have
Burger
been.
King?
I think it's Burger King.
Was it Burger King? Where's the beef? You
Let
just
me
had a
see.
bunch of old people, right? A bunch of old people just screaming like, "Where's the beef?"
It was
That's a great
let's see.
tagline.
Oh, it
It,
was Wendy's.
it was Wendy's, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's a great tagline. They should have never got rid of that one.
Where's the beef?
Time to make the donuts. They had some good fucking slogans back in the day that they kind of just dropped.
Yeah.
My dog is out. You're out cold, buddy. Yeah. But in other news,
Oh yeah.
crypto's making a big run.
Hell yeah.
Bitcoin shot up to 118,000.
Sick.
Um, People are predicting Bitcoin this year to go to 250,000,
Wow.
which would make sense. A lot of people are predicting XLM to go to like 3, 10, $15. I've
Mhm.
seen $100. I've seen $1,000. Ripple, I've seen like 10,000. I've seen a couple $100.
Really?
Yeah, we XLM had a big, strong parabolic move the last like week. Yeah, it just shot up like 130% or some shit. Like it went from like 20 cents to like I think it's at like 45 cents now.
Hmm.
And just based really like no like news. So something's creeping. Somebody's like accumulating a lot of XLM for some reason. There's been things going out that say PayPal and XLM is now going
Hmm.
to be merging.
Oh wow.
So PayPal is going to have, that's a big fucking thing if that goes through and the transactions are made with that.
Hell yeah.
Don't forget, XLM has only a 50 billion supply ever that will never grow. It will never, you know what I mean? It will
Hmm.
never ever be more than that. That's the supply, and that's it.
Hmm.
So once people use them all up, that's where you're going. So it could be value. Like I would, obviously, people are going to take profits when it does go to like 5, 10, whatever the case may be. I definitely recommend people holding on to some XLM. You want to hold on to this for forever because
Right.
you never know, like, to have that because it's XLM is like basically a crypto with real world utility. So you're gonna
Right.
want that in the real world, especially like later on. Say the dollar collapses, you never know. I mean, there's wars going on, so all this crazy shit going on. The
Hmm.
dollar is not so great. We're in how much deficit we have,
Right.
quadrillions or whatever the fuck that crazy number is. So definitely
Mhm.
hold on to like some of this crypto. Hold on to a little bit of Bitcoin. But I tell you, if Bitcoin goes to 250K, I'll sell one Bitcoin for sure. Take that money out, But
Yeah.
yeah, that's the way, man. Like this, crypto's the way now. It's not going away. It was never going away, and it's here to stay.
Yeah.
I keep telling people it's never too late to get in. I always keep accumulating. You got to keep accumulating on the dips, no matter what. Instead of like spending $300 on a cruise buying beers, throw that money into like a Bitcoin or some shit.
Yeah.
Make an investment in yourself.
You're right.
Instead of like seriously, like going out like a week. A lot of people I talk to like, yeah, I spent like a lot of alcohol. I spent like $200 on drinks. I'm like on a Friday night, really? I'm like, damn. I'm like, yo, just save your money, man. Just get a 12 pack at a Home D beverage center, bring it home, drink, watch some TV,
Yeah.
and throw that money on Bitcoin or something.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
Invest in your life.
Invest in yourself.
In your future, invest in yourself, bitch.
Yo, invest in yourself. You know what
Yeah.
I realized, Mike? I guess sometimes, when you go through some shit, you always like you could either sit in it or you could fucking like try to make yourself fucking learn from it and get better, right? Like we were saying the other day.
Of course.
Never stop growing and never stop trying to better yourself. Otherwise, you just fucking it's over. It's fucking over, right? Like if you get married and you have family and a kid and you got your job, that's all physical. That's all fucking physical. You got to keep growing mentally and shit like that. Like,
Or you're dead.
right? Like, what? You just have to. I mean, I don't know. You got to look at your weaknesses in this life. You got to praise yourself for your strengths, but you got to look at your weaknesses and you got to try to fucking you got to try to overcome those motherfuckers because you're not here to like put your weakness on other people. I've realized, you know what I mean? Like nobody should have to
Who does
deal with
that?
your weakness. Like say so all throughout my career in relationships, my relationship career, like I feel like I've gotten more productive in like putting my emotions on people. Like when I first had a girlfriend, I was like I would put all my shit on her. I'd just be like angry and shit like that and put it on them. It's nobody's fucking. Why are we angry? Number one. Why do you like this is what I'm talking about, like
I
the
don't know.
emotions, like so I've been listening to a lot of this thing called like stoicism. Like it's okay to feel emotions, but you shouldn't fucking let them. You have to control them, right?
Yeah, I mean,
The control.
you should never put it on anybody else.
Yeah. But like even in an instance like like getting pissed off and flipping out, you should be able to control your fucking emotions. Like Marcus
Yeah.
Aurelius, like the fucking Caesar, right? He was a stoic and
Never
he
heard of.
wrote books. Marcus Aurelius, the guy, the king in Gladiator.
Oh, in the movies.
Yeah, he was a real guy.
Oh, really?
He was the emperor of Rome,
Oh
and
shit.
he was a stoic.
I
He
didn't know
was a philosopher. The man wrote books, and he like people follow his teachings. He was a serious dude. Like
that. Okay.
the guys back in the day that were called Stoics, they lived this life of, feeling the emotions but not reacting to them, being strong enough to say, "Okay, I feel this." Not denying them,
Yeah.
letting you feel them, but not reacting, not being the person that flips out in traffic,
Yeah.
not the person, you know what I mean? Not the person that gets stressed out at work and fucking just fucking slams their fucking desk, not the person that lets anybody's else affect them because
Yes.
all you can control is your emotions. You can't control how somebody else treats you, and you can't change people. You know, you can
Yeah.
only
Right.
change yourself. You can change yourself, and you got to find your
Got it.
weaknesses, and you got to change. You got to fucking change it if you want to, or just be a fucking lazy fucking asshole piece of shit who doesn't want to fucking change and let.
You could
Oh
do
no,
that too.
everybody's gonna deal with me. You're gonna have to fucking deal with me. No, like, do you want to deal with you, or is that your defense
I wouldn't want to
mechanism?
fuck. I wouldn't want to deal with somebody like that in a relationship.
Yeah,
I'm like, yo, I'm moving on. I ain't fuck. I don't got time for this.
yeah.
You should like, you know what I mean? If people acting like that, I just tell them like, yo, you should be Irish. We just keep that shit buried deep down inside until one day we pop off. You know? But stay away. Stay away that one fucking day. Yeah, but it's just I don't know. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know what to say. That I'm not like that. I don't project my emotions and anger and shit on other people. It's really just like I don't know. I don't know what I put on other people. Just fucking dumb humor. You know what I mean? I don't put any other kind of like emotions out there. Like I don't like I said, I don't really have any other emotions. You know what I'm saying? There's really nothing going on here. So I can't speak for that. But I know other people that's been in relationships, been like even so it's like just relationship with friends that would just push their shit, their anger, their negativity, all
Yeah.
that shit. And then what happens usually it's like, all right, I had enough of like the negativity. I don't want to hang out with this person this weekend because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to have like the negative stuff in it. Like, you know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
not worth my time.
No,
You know?
it's not. Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
It's good.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
Just
That's all good.
be
So,
peaceful.
yeah.
Be
Just
peaceful.
be kind always. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Be kind. If you're kind, karma finds your way to be good to you. If you're not, karma will fuck you up.
Yeah.
That's
And
it.
if you're like,
Thanks.
if you're nice and peaceful on the road, you realize like nobody really fucking bothers you anyway on the road. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm an absolute lunatic on the road, though. Like that's where I get it out. You
Yeah.
know, that's where I would like if I had like a machete in my car, I'd beep relentlessly at somebody,
Yeah.
pull over so I can chop their heads off. Because
That's interesting.
sometimes people have done some stupid shit on the road, like where it's just like, why are you on my ass? There's
Yeah.
no reason for somebody to be on my ass when I'm going like 70. If I'm in the left lane and I'm driving 60 and I'm like, that's my fault. But if I'm just like on a regular road or whatever, on the right lane and you're on my ass, dude, I'm brake checking you and we could go. We could fucking go. That shit
Okay.
aggravates me because you put me in a bad situation where like you could fucking seriously fuck me up like if you hit me from behind.
All right. So now that we said that, right?
Yes.
You just portrayed the standard reaction to somebody riding your ass.
Yes.
Are you are you better than 95% of the people on the planet in that regards? Or are you fucking can you see yourself getting past that and just
Yes.
not even getting affected by it? Just saying,
Oh,
"Oh shit, let me
ooh.
get over it."
All right. So that's a good question. Now I could deal with it better. I know I can,
Yeah.
but I think it's still gonna like irritate me on the inside. But I could be like, I could do that trick with Seinfeld, like serenity now, be
Yeah.
okay in that
Right.
moment. But yeah, it's still gonna get under my skin. I'm just gonna be like, but there was times where I controlled my emotions, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna brake check them. I'm just gonna drive slower until they fucking go around me.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'll do some irritating shit when they're on my ass. I'll put on my windshield fluid. I'll
Yeah.
clean the windows so the fucking water goes and hits them. So that's a trick to irritate them. That I got to stop doing because that's like I'm trying to antagonize them.
Right.
So like yeah, but I've gotten better. I've gotten a lot better. Would just be like, all right, I don't care. It's not worth it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't have a machete anyway, so it's all good.
So, let's talk about let's talk about the emotions that this person struck in you, right?
Anger,
Let's talk about it. Anger. Okay.
anger. Oh yeah, they should
And
not.
and
They should not have been born.
now here's the thing
That's
though.
what's going in through my head.
I think pride and being too proud is the fucking emotion that is really struck there because you're driving
Yeah,
and the guy's on your ass and you're saying, "I'm too proud. I'm too proud to move over. This is my lane." And selfishness. And I'm not trying to fucking come at you. But this is
no,
this is
I
the
don't
most
do that though. I've moved over.
yeah.
Like I know when I'm wrong and if I'm on the
Yeah.
left lane. I know I've moved over when I've done that, and I
Yeah.
can't get mad at that. That's on me.
Yeah.
I understand that, but I understand what you're saying. Like pride, I'm gonna stay in the left lane anyway. I don't care. I know there's
Yeah.
people that have done that. Because as soon as
Yeah.
you pass them on the right, then all of a sudden they go in the right lane,
Right.
and then you go back to the fucking right lane. You just slow up and you're like, catch up to me now.
Yeah.
But yeah, see, that's
Well,
what I mean. Like I got to stop the craziness when I'm
you
driving.
gotta you gotta flow like water, as Bruce Lee said. Like, listen, you might catch a traffic jam once in a while. You might catch it,
Yeah,
but
you do.
do you let it affect you? Because you're gonna be in that traffic jam no matter what.
Right.
Right? So you could either go with the flow or you could get crazy and and then it just and then you could spiral out of fucking control. You know? Like
Yeah. Road
you could
rage.
probably
It
you,
is.
you probably have seen times where in the morning or something like that. I mean, this I could give you this fucking example of like just I don't know. You say you wake up in the morning and you just like you stub your toe and you're like motherfucker, right? Or you just like shit, fuck it. So now your toe, you're pissed off. You're like motherfucker. You punch the wall. You fucking hurt your fucking hand. Get in the fucking car. You're driving like a lunatic now, right? Because you're fucking pissed. Somebody cuts you off. You fucking flip them off. Now you're pissed the whole fucking day. You're riled up, and that's that. Or you took the stubbed toe.
Better than coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm ready now. All I need is a little road rage in the morning to wake me up. Then it's go time. I get to work. I'm like, let's fucking order. Let's make these fucking order. Let's go. What are you looking at?
Or you stub your toe. What'd you say?
Or you break a bottle over somebody's head. Yeah, go on. I know where you're going. Or you
stub your toe and you just say,
oh well. Yeah, you get a knife, you just cut it off. I'm like, I don't need this toe anymore. It's just a big toe. Gets in the way of everything.
Today I was at work and I had a meeting and I put on this spreadsheet WIP, which is like work in progress, right? So this lady that I'm friends with her, like I wouldn't get into an argument with her anyway. So like, but she was just relentless today. I got people coming at me with, why is it work in progress? I don't understand. Like what process? Where are you in the process then? Like we're in this meeting and I'm like, I could be anywhere in the process, but it's like something where you don't have to worry about it, basically. Like if it says work in progress, you don't have to worry about it. But she's like, she just kept coming at me relentlessly, right? Okay. But I never even got to the point where I could have potentially been angry with her. Like I never got to the point like where I was like, you know what, just all right, do whatever the fuck you want then. You know what I mean? Like, and I was like, I made everybody in the fucking place laugh eventually. A guy made a guy laugh that never laughs. And I just made it all humor. And then when we left, this girl, Jackie, goes, dude, you made Mario fucking crack up just now. I never heard him laugh like that, right?
Right.
So that was an instance. Like some people, if she was saying that to the dude Mario, now they butt heads a lot.
Yeah.
There would have been a fucking an argument.
A clash.
You know? Why? Why do that? Why not just find a way to get through the conversation without getting fucking heated about it? Like, yes, she just kept being relentless to me, and I was just like, whatever, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not changing it. You know what I mean? Like, this is how it's going to be. Like, calmly, though, you know? Like,
right.
And eventually it stayed the way that I want it to be, you know? Like, and nobody got mad, nothing like that. Like, you just got to fucking calm the fuck down. You got to calm down. You got to work on yourself, you know?
Everybody just needs to fucking chill.
Yeah. Because like we said a long time ago, you react to the way that you think that you're supposed to react to things. I have to get angry here.
Yeah.
I have to because you're coming at me, which is your pride and your ego.
Right.
And if you just take a step back and be like, you could laugh about it too. Like, what's the matter with you?
Right. You look at sometimes when I spazzed out or got mad and yelled or whatever, I look at myself back then. I'm like, oh God, it's how embarrassing.
Yeah.
You know, because when you yell like crazy and then your voice crack, you know how sometimes you yell like crazy, your voice crack, you just sound gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Right. But you just sound like that way. You're just like, that's not me, man. I don't want to put that fucking person out there in the universe.
No.
You know?
No.
So it's fucking stupid. So that's the moral story. Just like, I don't know, just chill and don't take everything so fucking serious. Because life shouldn't be fucking serious at all.
Just chill out, relax, be a Kona bro.
Just be a Kona bro. And that's it. And stay tuned, people, for the Kona show. It's gonna come out pretty soon. Kona boys are coming. You people won't know what's gonna come before it hits you. It's gonna hit you. And with that, I guess we out.
Peace.
Later.